Good day and welcome to your daily devotionals brought to you by Live Light Productions. Day 98, Ezekiel 36 verse 25 and 26. I'll pour pure water over you and scrub you clean. I'll give you a new heart, put a new spirit in you. The message. God is ready to wash and clean everyone who is tired of a muddy existence. He's waiting for you. Clean from head to toe. There are few things that children enjoy more than playing in the mud. One afternoon after a nice rain shower, my children excitedly discovered the mud puddles. Within a few minutes, they were covered from head to toe in mud. It's the kind of play that a parent can only watch with a smile. But fun is always just a finger's length long. Because then it started to get cold and they ran home with blue lips and trembling bodies to then ask with pleading eyes, "Can we pretty please come in?" Before that could happen, the garden hose was pulled closer and I first sprayed the worst mud of each one. Those giggles of getting clean and cold as the muddy water ran down in streams of cold, quivering bodies still stays with me till today. The bath was filled with warm water and one by one I wrapped those half-clean bodies in an old towel and carried them to the bathroom. Then all the last remnants of the mud, in the ears, between the toes, in the hair and everywhere else were washed off. The muddy water was drained and clean water was poured back in which they were finely rinsed like dishes, sparkling new and clean. Even though they were smeared with mud, dirty and wet, it didn't make me love them any less. On the contrary, I may have loved them even more in those moments of childish simplicity. Life's mud pools work much the same way. Sometimes there are things that seem so good, body pleasures, wrong choices and worldly things that initially seem like great fun. It feels good, we feel free and surrender ourselves to it with full force. But at some point the mud starts to cling and the cold starts to bite. It creeps into the corners of our hearts and minds, and suddenly it's not so good anymore. We start to get cold and feel very uncomfortable. That's when fun is no longer fun, and we realize we've ended up in a big mess. We feel guilty because we know we're in the dark box, and we know trouble is coming at us in big droves. Then we don't even talk about the guilt feelings. Israel's history was full of such mud pools. They worshipped idols, abandoned their faith, and lived in sin. Yet God never stopped loving them. He sent Ezekiel with this wonderful promise, "I will pour clean water on you and you will be clean." God knew they were stuck in the mud of the world, but He still waited in great love and mercy on them. Like a father who cleanses his children, God also wants to wash you with His love and mercy. If you feel stuck in the mud today, know this: God is waiting for you. He wants to cleanse you, wrap you in His love, and put on new and clean clothes for you. God sometimes throws us into the deep end, not to drown us, but to cleanse us and teach us how to swim. Something to think about. Why do you think the mud holes of life are so enjoyable for us? What do you think can we do to see the mud holes for what they are? How are you going to bypass and start walking around the mud holes today? Lord, thank you for never ceasing to love us, even when we get lost in the mud puddles of life. May we also be whiter than snow. Yes, whiter than snow. Thank you for your grace, patience, faithfulness, and love for me. Amen. God wants you also to know today that He has never and will never give up on you. He has run the bathwater for you and is waiting eagerly for you to return home. Love and regards, and bags of blessings. Shalom. For more inspiration, you are more than welcome to visit our Live Light Community Facebook page or our Live Light Community YouTube channel. May the Lord just bless you with the best of His blessings. Shalom.